This is Ivan Bates, all right? This is Ivan Bates. We don't want no misunderstandings about none of this. Social media for social change, all right? I use the toilet to expose the shitty politicians that y'all got here in the city. And that's one of them. That's Ivan Bates, and he give you this dog and pony show. Ivan Bates is taking money from Greg Bernstien, all right? City and violence. Ivan Bates don't want to talk about ending the war on drugs. Generational poverty. You feel me? And that's what Ivan Bates is beating that horse. All right? We want justice for everybody. Now, Marilyn Mosby came into office because we wanted to get Greg Bernstien out. Ivan Bates is taking Greg Bernstien's spot because Ivan Bates is taking money from Greg Bernstien. All right? Ivan Bates is taking money from Greg Bernstien. I was making a documentary. That's the Secret Service. All right? The Secret Service done been to my house, the Department of Justice, the FBI, because I wrote these letters. It's called Get Shorty. That's my store on Falls Road. This is my third letter. All right? It was about your prison industry and the money you was making off black bodies. All right? I'm making a documentary. All right? The documentary is about Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, J. Wendell Gordon, our black leadership that's selling our black community into slavery. The 13th Amendment. That's Brent Jones, NBC, ABC, CBS, BBC, I Report. You feel me? And that's Charles Gibson, some World News Tonight. Shorty documentary. Y'all had this, but when y'all locked me up in 2011, y'all destroyed this. I talked to Ivan Bates for an hour in his office, and he gave me his card. So 2022, I'm going to pull your card. You can't claim to be a champion for justice and turn your back on whistleblowers. I blew the whistle on the States Attorney's office. Y'all seen y'all read the book by Michelle Alexander, The New Face of Old Jim Crow? That's the new face of old Jim Crow. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And if I'm lying, call me out. Because like I said, Shorty documentary. I got it, all I need. That's Brent Jones. I'm a cook, I'm a caterer. I work for 85% of the richest people in the state. I never signed a confidentiality report. That's the Supreme Court of Illinois. Supreme Court of Illinois. Y'all had this. And I showed all this information to Ivan Bates. He didn't want to take the case. That's 2007. Supreme Court of Illinois. My store on Falls Road. I was making a movie about the war on drugs. Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, J. Wendell Gordon, Malcolm Ruff. We talking about our black warrior lawyers and how they selling out the black community. Not one of y'all said end the war on drugs, but y'all want to claim to be champions for justice. You want the state's attorney's job because you generate $500,000 a year off of black bodies. Community in crisis? Yeah, I was kidnapped for making a movie. That's Spring Grove Medical Facility. Consent to be videotaped. Dwayne G. Davis, WJZ. All right, that's WJZ, Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter. And that's Linda Dodge from Parole and Probation. You was with me in Annapolis when I spoke to Chief Mary Barbera at the Court of Special Appeals. You was there. You heard my testimony. This is my story. We're talking about the prison industry. Release all material to the voters. That's Governor O'Malley and Parole and Probation. You feel me? That's commode motion. This is to prove I was making a movie. See that? That's a notary. This toilet is a political statement of freedom of speech and a focal point. I gave this to Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, J. Wendell Gordon, Malcolm Ruff. I gave this to y'all, and you turned your back on me. Now you running for office. We don't need another slave catcher. We don't need another slave catcher. That's my first day. Page 1 of my diary. File for public defender. All right. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. You feel me? I fired my lawyer and defended myself. Just like the Westboro Baptist Church, it's a freedom of speech. So if y'all vote for Ivan Bates, all you getting is Greg Bernstien. It's called puppet law. I'm going to show you the money behind the machine. If you follow the money, Then you see where the power come from. So Ivan Bates, you got a problem with me? Holler at me. I ain't hard to find. Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, y'all want to get out of that indictment? Then y'all better start going after Scott Shellenberger. Because the only way that you're going to get out of it, if you pull him in it. It's a federal investigation. Like I said, I was kidnapped. My paperwork in the Supreme Court. My paperwork was in Warren Brown's office. My paperwork was in Ivan Bates' hands. So Ivan Bates, shit or get off the pot. Do your job or lose your job. Because voting for you in 2022 ain't going to happen. Mic check.